Steven Crowder, the conservative comedian with 5.5 million YouTube subscribers. I believe he may very well be one of, if not the largest political content channel on YouTube. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. He's certainly the largest conservative channel, largest right-winger personality on YouTube. He has just received this week a second strike from YouTube for violating the company's hate speech policy. Now, I reported back in October that Steven Crowder received a strike and received a week-long YouTube suspension. He couldn't stream or upload for a week on YouTube, and he received a strike, which stays on his record for 90 days back in mid-October, for once again breaking their hate speech policy when he went on this rant covering this story about transgender inmates in California. Now, the story, I debunked it. It turned out to be propaganda pushed by an anti-trans turf organization that Steven Crowder was seemingly unquestionably took their content and reported it as the news, while obviously cracking his jokes and trying to hide behind cracking his anti-trans jokes, I should say, while trying to hide behind the fact that he was just covering the news. Again, it was fake news, and even if it was, doesn't really give you the ability to violate YouTube's policies on hate speech surrounding the LGBTQ community. He's done it again, folks, just this week. And he's got his second strike, which means he will be suspended from YouTube for 2 weeks now, which, according to Crowder, keeps him off the platform for the rest of the year. He's still streaming. He's streaming via Rumble, the alternative video platform that has become very popular with right-wingers over the past year. And the video that got him suspended was titled, "The Left Hates Elon Musk Because He's Too Based." And it's from December 14th. Now, you might be wondering what Elon Musk has anything to do with all of this. It has nothing to do with the suspension, honestly. That's just the title of the live stream. I was able to watch the live stream that is now been deleted off YouTube. And I got a response from YouTube, which clarified that it was something in the live stream that specifically repeatedly targeted the LGBTQ community. They don't specify exactly what. And through watching his live stream, I was able to pinpoint one of two segments, maybe both, honestly, but the one of two segments that possibly contributed to this strike. Now, I should note, this is second strike, 2 week suspension this time. These strikes last for 90 days, and then they expire. But if within that time frame, Steven Crowder gets a third strike, his channel will be terminated permanently. Again, that first strike was in mid-October. That means it's probably going to expire in mid-January. He's not going to be streaming again until the beginning of January. He's got like 2 weeks to not be transphobic or homophobic for that first strike to expire. So then that second strike would then become the first, and he could receive another strike without getting his channel permanently terminated. Can he withstand? Can he withhold? Can he just not make a transphobic or homophobic comment in a 2 week time span? That remains to be seen. We'll see. But let me play these clips. I'm not going to play them all because I don't want to give this stuff. The last clip from last time I played it all because I was debunking it. This time it's just him being an asshole. But I do want to let people know what this guy is spreading. And I gonna play a short clip of the 2 segments I believe contributed to the strike. I'm going to commentate on them to uphold YouTube's policies on this type of stuff, to let you all know just how horrific and transphobic this shit is. And it's the fact that YouTube lets him continue to just skate by, honestly. And because he knows what he's doing. Like, I don't know if he's purposely trying to get banned, because again, 5.5 million subscribers is a lot to lose. He is demonetized permanently. He doesn't make money off his channel from YouTube, but to be able to stream to 5.5 million people, subscribers, and then forward them to your website where they could sign up to his mug club or whatever it is, or buy his merch. I mean, that's a large audience to fucking, be playing with fire in terms of losing. Whatever press he would get from being banned from YouTube, it just wouldn't last that long comparatively to the losses I think he would get from losing a 5.5 million subbed channel. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he has a different calculation. But I do think he purposely just walks to that line. He purposely just walks up to that 2 strike limit, and then goes, look what I did. Waits for those strikes to expire, and then he does it again. Because this isn't the first time he's received 2 strikes. They've just previously expired. But let's play these clips. The first one is really fucking gross. Especially gross. It's just a parody Christmas song. I don't know what he's trying to parody. It's just like a comedy holiday song about a guy who's at a store who runs into an ex-girlfriend, and oh no, oh my God, here's the big hilarious reveal. That ex-girlfriend turns out to be transgender. She transitioned into, she went through the surgery to transition to a trans man. And, that's the big joke. I mean, just ridiculous shit. But I want to show you guys what this guy is doing, and that YouTube is letting him just play with these strikes so he can constantly just, get 2 strikes, let them expire, do it all over again, just so he could continue to get away with breaking those rules. Here's this. Oh, you see the name of the name of the song. Post-op Auld Lang Syne. And of course, by the way, Crowder's got to play the guy in the video.
I ran into her in the frozen foods, and I could not quite believe I didn't recognize the face.
Like this is the comedy that you're getting from Louder with Crowder.
She went to hug me and the clouds dispersed. My old girlfriend was now a guy.
Isn't that so funny? He really thinks that cross-dressing is top tier comedy. He's constantly dressing up in dresses. He's constantly he has a woman dressing up as a guy with the fake mustache and beard. It's just so stupid. So stupid. I'm not going to play this whole thing because it's not worth it. But to me, actually, the grossest moment, just to really give you an idea of how gross this is the suicide joke, and I say with quotations, that comes at the end of this song. Here, I'll play this part right here. Just...
Cause I knew about the increased risk of her pending suicide.
Yeah, really funny. Really funny stuff. That's what Christmas is all about, right? This is what Christmas is all about. All the shots to the sausages in the grocery store. These guys are top tier stuff. I mean, really, really top of the line comedy. This is what YouTube thinks is, they believe they are fairly dishing out punishment to Steven Crowder, but he'll do this, they take that strike for 90 days, do it again maybe within those 90 days, get the second strike. He'll just wait 90 days, then he'll put another one. Get a strike, wait 90 days, put another one. Now that may be the segment. Or it may be this one. And guess what? He couldn't help himself. He had to talk about the disgusting J.K. Rowling anti-trans saga on Twitter, where she talked about penised individuals or something. I don't remember what the fuck. The Harry Potter author. She's so obsessed with this shit. Apparently, I'll cue it up here. Basically, J.K. Rowling is obsessed with a story where police Scotland are apparently going to log rapists by their gender identity. So, for example, if a person is arrested for rape and they say they identify as a woman, they will log them as a woman because that's how they identify. And this has really pissed off J.K. Rowling. I don't know why this billionaire with her literal castle cares so much about these issues. But she does. And obviously here comes Steven Crowder running to her side because these are the strange bedfellows, maybe not so strange. These are the people who unite to basically shit on truly one of the most vulnerable groups in our country and, quite frankly, in a lot of countries. Let's play this clip. I think I've queued it up almost exactly to where it is. Here we go.
Everyone shut up. You don't want to become the monsters that you hate. Next thing you know, at the end of the show, we're all going to be preferring women with flat stomachs.
I know. We're all going to be perfectly fit.
Take perfect craps.
We're all going to believe that men and women are born and not created on a questionnaire. Come on. Where does this end? All right. So J.K. Rowling responded because here's something that happened first. Okay. Scottish police said that they were going to allow male rapists to identify as female. Mm-hmm. Now, what did happen is there was a male who was a sexually violent felon. Look. A dude who raped somebody, then claimed he was a chick, got put into prison, and allegedly raped another woman.
That's probably the part there that got him the strike, honestly. From my own personal opinion of my understanding of YouTube's policies, that's probably the one that did it more than anything. But let's continue, because he goes on. But that's probably the beginning of it.
What?
I know. Who'd have seen that? Who allegedly raped another woman with his penis. Well, wait, hold on a second. He raped a woman with his penis. Yeah. So why are you doing this? I feel like it gives me cover for not having to be right about anything.
I like that courts are also playing pretend.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
So on Sunday, J.K. Rowling, author of Harry Potter, tweeted in response, "War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. The penised individual who raped you is a woman."
J.K. Rowling, we should really take a moment to really shit on her right here, because that is a fucking tweet now, isn't it? My God. The penised individual. Lady's got problems. She's got some really big problems. You think with all that money, you think you would just sit back and let the Harry Potter books speak for themselves? I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. I know they're a beloved series, though. But you think you just coast on that? Never. Why get involved with any of this? Anything that's going to cause any problems? Why sully the series that's beloved by children, which is what she's done, honestly. But apparently this issue is that important to her that she's going to go ahead and just be virulently anti-trans.
Penis individual who raped you is a woman. Great.
Penis individual?
Yes.
Logical sentence.
Well, what else do you say when you say man? They say can't say man. Then you say male, can't say male. Penis individual?
She's just promoting her new book, Scary Cocker.
Yes.
These guys, really top of the, top tier comedy here.
We shan't take his little lightning bolt is just a
Yeah.
wiener. Like, oh my gosh, guys, I knew it. Oh, did I drink too much butterbeer again? You guys are assholes.
Harry gets put in a woman's prison.
Yes.
I'm a girl.
Next thing, Hermione's pregnant with twins. All right.
Harry ball.
It is man.
They just fly out.
I like that the sidekicks, Harry Potter. His Harry Potter. I don't even know I don't know if you could call it impression. Is just him going, "I'm a girl." Just this is what 5.5 million people subscribe to and love and think is funny. I mean, you want to talk about a decaying culture. Right wingers love to talk about that. This is what passes for comedic entertainment, for jokes. This isn't even like lowbrow potty humor. I find that stuff funny sometimes, like just dumb jokes. This is not even that. It's just not even a joke.
Oh, white owls, Harry. So
I can't help it.
now, naturally, of course, liberals, leftists, they're outraged.
They've hated her for a
by
while,
the
right?
clearly
Yeah, it's been
deranged
a while.
remarks. Yeah. So, Queer Eye grooming expert Jonathan Van Ness.
That's an interesting title.
tweeted, the biggest threats of.
You see what they did there? Do you get the joke there? That Queer Eye grooming expert or stylist or whatever it was that he said, which obviously means in terms of like male grooming. Oh, haircuts, makeup, eyebrow threading, whatever. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not too into that stuff, but it is what it is. They're making the joke that, oh, gay people grooming children, right? Because that's what, that's what gay people are. That's the joke. They're, to conservatives, gay, pedophile, it's the same thing. Ha 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 ha. I mean, that's probably one of the things that got the strike right there, too.
Oh, I guarantee you, he has the entire hardcover
really-
Harry Potter
Oh
collection.
my God! It's
Would you like to come in? Look, I have all the Harry Potters leather bound and, treats.
Queer Eye grooming expert. Yes, that's my job. Pleasure to meet you.
Jonathan, and by the way, the media does this. We only try to go through blue check marks. I will encourage you to go watch the show reactions to this, but especially every show on YouTube, I don't want to give them the viewership. I'm sure you can guess. So this person wrote, the biggest threats of violence against women has always been cisgender men, not trans women, unless JK's constant transphobic cherry-picked vitriol convinces you otherwise. But as trans women are assaulted, deprived of work, killed, and raped, JK is safe in her mansion.
I mean, that is objectively true. I mean, that is a spot on point in that tweet. I mean, there's nothing wrong about it. They can think it's a big joke and mock it, but that's just fact. Those are all facts. The idea that these conservatives care so much about the, literally, you could count them on your hands, number of cases of a trans inmate attacking a fellow inmate in a woman's prison. That's what they care so much about. But you'll never hear them talk about the rampant issue where cis men in prison or outside of prison assault, violate, rape women or other men even. And of course, we all know that trans women are disproportionately assaulted and abused and attacked. I mean, this is just this everything in this tweet. Whatever you think about the Queer Eye guys or this specific Queer Eye individual, this is truth.
Oh, I guarantee you, he has the entire hardcover Harry Potter collection.
Oh my God, it's
Would you like to come in? Look, I have all the Harry Potters, leather bound, and treats.
Queer Eye grooming expert. Yes, that's my job. Pleasure to meet you,
Jonathan. And by the way, the media does this. We only try to go through blue check marks. I will encourage you to go watch the show reactions to this, but especially every show on YouTube, I don't want to give them.
Oh, did I rewind it too much? All right. Well, there's one more thing that he gets to that I want to
Women
get to.
are assaulted, deprived of work, killed, and raped. JK is safe in her mansion. Planet of the Apes star and Black Lives Matter activist DeRay, who claimed the blue vest was his.
Okay, there we go. And weirdly, that didn't bother YouTube though. That sounds pretty racist to me. I actually watched this earlier for a piece I wrote, and I honestly must have missed this specific line because I was taking notes about the previous tweet when it was playing. Calling a black man a Planet of the Apes star when unless DeRay had and I know what he's talking about. He tries to use it as an excuse where there was one of the monkeys or gorillas or whatever the character was, chimpanzee in one of the more recent Planet of the Apes movies, wore a vest that some people online said was similar to the one that the activist DeRay wears. I mean, he's using that to cover himself, though. You know why Crowder is saying this here. Come on. Come on.
Wrote, it's like J.K. Rowling has nothing else to do in this world but be transphobic. So look, the biggest threats of violence against women has always been cisgender men. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me just boil this down. Let's get rid of the terminology, male, female, man, woman, pan. Your guess is as good as mine. If it's an all-female space, if you don't allow a penis in there, there will be no rape. No penis, no rape. Now,
so Crowder seems to be under the belief that there are no men already inside of an all-women's prison. Cis men, I should say, inside of an all-women's prison, as if male security guards don't exist. The people running the prisons, men. Also, he seems to be under the belief that women can't rape other women, which is obviously not true. Cis women, let me again be clear, cis women can't rape other cis women. I mean, come on.
Here's something that also, think about this. How often do we hear, if it would save one life? If it would save one life, we should ban all guns. If it would stop one rape, hashtag Me Too, we should believe all women. If it would stop one rape, and often
let's continue that down the line. We should never let men and women attend the same bar. They should be forced to attend different facilities when they go drinking, because that will certainly stop a number of rapes. I would guarantee you, a lot more rapes would be stopped if men and women weren't allowed to go drinking together at bars than if you did not allow trans women in women's prisons. But Steven's not too concerned about that because that's not the point.
At really the mercy of believing the best through these proposals, whether it's three-strike policies, whether it's bail reform, whether you're talking about neighborhood watches, patrolling, rape kits, right? All of these things, you don't necessarily know how many rapes those will prevent, but you believe it. Here, we have a very, very simple, not low-cost, no-cost solution to quantifiably stop rapes. You can say how many rapes happened from penises being in all women's spaces. No more penises. There you go. You stopped several dozen rapes.
And that's not. See,
there you go.
That's Crowder just automatically assuming that trans inmates are inherently proposed to being rapists. Like they will rape is his. That's what he's claiming here. There's no proof, obviously. There's no data that shows this. There's no data that shows that trans people are rape in numbers that in prison that go beyond what cis men do in prison. It's just bullshit from Steven Crowder. It's just pure bullshit meant to demonize trans people. That's all this is.
No! All you need to do right now to stop at least one rape is when a guy says, I know that I raped someone and you're going to put me in the male prison. I would like to be in the female Oz. No! That's it.
Yeah, you don't give him a golden ticket to the chocolate factory.
Right.
Where it's like, enjoy everything you want.
Right.
Oh, can I drink from here? Yes.
Why do you have to get racial?
Oh.
What? Well, I'm just saying it's...
So you're saying it's like a math equation. So if we drew a penis on the board and you're saying draw a circle around it and then a line through it, and then it would equal 0.
Maybe they're thinking it's like when you smoke a cigarette and your dad's like, now you gotta smoke a whole carton. It's like, try to...
I'm done with this. And just, clearly you guys know why he was suspended and received that second strike. It's right there. Just in case you weren't sure, just in case you were someone who's going, what could he possibly have done? I mean, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Pretty gross shit from Crowder.